In today's video, we have a Sony fan who is not very happy about the new Microsoft acquisition. Now, like always, don't go send hate to the guy. I mean, we simply just disagree. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. So let me just start off by saying this. This deal is absolutely disgusting. This is the end of gaming as we know it.
Serious?
So apparently, according to this guy, gaming is just over, dude. Gaming is done. It's done. Stick a fork in it, bro. It's over. Because this guy said so. But how much do you want to bet if it was the other way around and it was Sony acquiring Microsoft? This guy would be throwing a party saying gaming is saved, dude. Gaming is in the best state it's ever been in. Let's go, Sony. Also, Sony, please send me a t-shirt because I represent and defend your brand all the time on the internet, bro. Despite the fact that you wouldn't throw a bucket of horse piss on me if I was on fire.
What Microsoft is doing is, I don't care.
Yeah, you didn't care so much that you sprinted, not walked, not ran, sprinted, like Usain Bolt, over to your computer and uploaded a video complaining about it. I don't believe that, dude.
Bro, I genuinely do not care about this deal, okay?
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
As a gamer, which I am, my loyalty is to the games. That's it. It's not to a company, it's not to developers, not to a studio. It's to the games.
But I mean, taking a look at your channel, it's clear to anybody with two eyeballs, or actually as Yatab would say,
anyone with one eye
can see that you are loyal to the PlayStation.
That's at the end of the day. Is the game quality? Is it fun? Great. Who is making said quality games that are fun?
Every big company, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, put out good games from time to time, but fanboys are unable to recognize that because Nintendo bad, Microsoft bad, and Sony bad.
This company, that company, great. That's how it works. Now, there's always these PC peasants.
Well, I mean, y'all heard the man. If you play on PC, you're just a peasant. You're piss poor, bro. You're poor.
All right, you guys. Anytime I hear someone say that they want to remove exclusivity, it's like, bro, that's the whole point of having a console.
What you don't realize by saying this is that you're admitting that without exclusives, without the game being taken from PC and forcing you to go out and buy a console, you wouldn't have bought the console anyway because you don't see enough value in it to, play it instead of PC. Damn, you didn't want to make that argument, did you? But you just did by mistake. Unfortunate, bro. By saying this, you are admitting that if it wasn't for the exclusives, then the PC would just be better.
Is that you have, right, games that are exclusive to this console and games that are exclusive to that console. Now, at the moment in time, there is no exclusivity. What is the point?
You're proving my point. Exclusives are stupid. Why not allow everybody, despite what platform they play on, to play every single game so that the developers of these consoles had to work on actual features for the consoles instead of just making games exclusives in order to push sales? The only reason people like exclusives is so they can eat their 7th Big Mac of the day, come back home in their old broken down car, get on their old tablet, type away with their dirty Cheeto fingers, and type about how much better they are than someone else because they get to play Spider-Man 2. Nobody cares.
Can someone explain that to me? What's the point? What's the point of getting the Switch then if I can get it on the Xbox or if I can get it on the PlayStation? What's the point? Or I can get it on the PC. What's the point?
As for the Nintendo Switch, the system itself is much weaker than the competitors, so that's why it needs exclusives to sell. PlayStation and Xbox are near equivalent when it comes to specs.
Well, we should all just be friends and we should all just be able to play on any console we want. Goofy nonsense, okay?
If every game could come out on every console, it would drive the developers to make cool and unique features to that console/platform to incite people to buy it, such as the community posts on Xbox, the really good recording features of the PlayStation, the portability of Nintendo, the customizability of the Steam Deck, things like that.
So let the kiddies, get the kiddies out of here, okay? for us real men, all right? For us real gamers.
I'm sorry, but you can't call yourself a real quote-unquote man when you sit and argue over plastic boxes all day. I'm sorry, bro. Unlucky.
This is what we've been waiting for. I feel like Tao Lung from Kung Fu Panda.
Finally, worthy opponent.
Okay, that's what it feels like, because I've been waiting and I've been advocating for war.
Yeah, this man would unironically go to war. War over a plastic box. He's gonna be the next Sony samurai, bro.
That's what I've been waiting for. There hasn't been any console wars right now because there's only been one player, and that's PlayStation.
That's right, nobody else is making games. Nintendo didn't just release Tears of the Kingdom. Xbox didn't release Halo Infinite. None of those things exist, dude. They're gone, poof, vanished.
Xbox has been nowhere to be seen. Okay, they've already admitted, like, yo, we've lost the console war, all right? People already have a digital library. It is what it is. So they've already admitted defeat. So with this move, I say they're back in the game. Great. This is awesome. Because how I see it, everyone wins. This is a win for everyone. This is a win for PlayStation, and it's a win for Xbox. Because Xbox, at the end of the day, if you can't create, you buy. And Microsoft has the money to buy.
Yes, because unlike Sony, Microsoft also develops the PCs for the most part. When it comes to Windows, what 90% of people use when it comes to computers, Microsoft also owns that.
That doesn't benefit me as a gamer. None of that does. But if we're looking at Sony, they've been, I would say, a bit lackluster.
Luster.
Having said that, on the flip side, what we have to also look at is, for all the Xbox, like, yo, are you happy with Redfall?
I think I would be happier tying my leg to the back of a truck and having that truck do some donuts than play Redfall. Hell, I get more excited to take a piss than play Redfall, bro.
Are you really happy with Redfall?
About as happy as I am when I get kicked in the balls, maybe. Are you happy with Forspoken?
Because if I was an Xbox owner or whatnot, I wouldn't be happy with that. That's unacceptable. So you have to take into account, what do you really have to expect from Xbox?
I mean, I will admit, they could be putting out some more, first-party titles, and I'm not saying exclusives. I mean, I think it's a better thing that they go to PC and Xbox so people get a choice. But I would like to see, more content in Halo Infinite, things like that. So I'll agree with you there.
Because what we don't want is the crappy guy, right? The crappy guy buying up all the real estate. He's a crappy landlord. He's a crappy owner. He's just crappy. He puts out mediocrity.
While I will admit that Xbox is kind of lacking in Game Pass and first-party titles recently, that doesn't mean every single thing to come out of PlayStation is perfect. Once again, Forspoken.
So the last thing we want is for them to have control of the real estate, of the gaming real estate. That's not what we want. And that's not what I want. I don't know what y'all want. That's not what I want. Absolutely not.
I'll tell you what I want. I want console fanboys and people who actually sit here and defend the idea of everything being a goddamn exclusive and fighting over what games people can and can't play on Twitter.com to go the way of the dodo. That's what I want.
Xbox hasn't put out any games. Matter of fact, they've gone out and said, hey, we really don't want exclusives. I'm sure you don't.
Because as a person who owns a PS5, that owns a Series X, that owns a PC, that owns a Steam Deck, exclusives are stupid. I'm tired of having to switch around the console I'm using because of one game. It's so brain damage. And it's probably even worse for someone who only owns one console. They literally can't even play a game because people on Twitter want to sit there and talk about my exclusives. Like, it's so stupid, bro.
Because you don't have any exclusives to compete with, heck, a 6-year-old game with Uncharted 4. I understand that. So with this purchase, I hope comes some quality. I hope something comes out of it. But that hasn't been the case thus far. So everyone who's praising this, cope, ball, teeter, blah, 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 seed, cope and seed and all that, I'm like, what did you have to gain from this, bruh?
Cope, yeah, that's right. Cope, seethe, mob, seethe, cope.
You're at the bottom of the damn leaderboard, you little...
coping.
That's the problem. The issue is not It's not what they have. The issue is that they have nothing. They haven't come out with anything of quality. Nothing. Now, everyone's banking on Starfield, and I hope Starfield, is a success.
While I will agree that Halo Infinite and a few of the other Xbox exclusives did kind of flop recently, I mean, they weren't, especially in Halo Infinite's case, it wasn't a terrible game, it just kind of lacked a bit of content, to be honest.
I've already pre-ordered it. I have. I'm like, hey, if it hits, if it's great, kudos to them.
I mean, I'll give them props where props are due. Most people won't even try out the game, they'll just call it trash, but at least this guy's willing to give it a shot, so. But with all that being said, I didn't swear that much in this video, mainly because of the new YouTube thing where I see a lot of people are actually getting their videos taken down for simply saying swears, so I decided to just be safe about it until I figure out what I am and am not allowed to say without risking my videos, so yeah, peace.